This is Christy from Abundant Healing and Wellness. I hope you're doing fabulous today. I wanted to pop on here this morning. Today is December 11th, so tomorrow obviously is the 12/12 portal 21, right? Oh my gosh, how exciting. So, this energy that's coming in, is to help us manifest everything that we want, our heart's desire. And the only limitations that there are what you place upon your imagination. Now, with that being said, I wanted to give you a little bit of a pep talk, a morning motivational, because I know for a lot of us, we've been working on our dark night of the soul, and we've been on our life cycle, right? And some of us have been going through the dark night of the soul for an entire life cycle. And usually, typically, the dark night of the soul is much more intense than just regular shadow work. It's literally a connection, it's a spiritual uh, quest, spiritual journey, pilgrimage with Source. And it's a minimum of 2 years to even get to that point as the Hierophant or the priest. And then for many of us, it's been 7 to 10 years because of the entire life cycle. So it might have felt like, as you've been working this time, uh, I don't know, maybe since 2012, that maybe you have just like been having so much bad luck that nothing that you did would ever fruit. I want to remind you that that's on purpose because everything is in divine timing. And I'm going to give you a little quick example of that. I know that you guys have gotten to this point too, as entrepreneurs and business people, that you've worked your butt off and you've had all these programs and projects that you were ready to launch and you launched them and they should have succeeded, yet nothing happened. And you were like, Source, what do you want me to do here? I've done everything you asked me to, and nothing is working. You might have felt like you were banging your head against a brick wall. Well, Source wanted me to pop on here today and remind you not to give up because it's a good possibility that you were just like me and your intellect got ahead of your lesson. Now, what do I mean by that? So, when I hollered at Source, I don't know, 50 times in a few days. What am I doing wrong? The answer was nothing. You're not doing anything wrong. And I was like, what do you mean? Why isn't it fruiting? This was last year. And the answer was, Christy, your intellect got ahead of the lesson. And I was like, what? So it was explained to me that my intellect and conceptualizing the situation and the lesson and the outcome, I got it. However, Source explained to me I didn't allow myself to sit and feel it long enough for that lesson to really stick. What, right? Heart mind connection. Okay. So, Source wanted me to remind you that sometimes it could be something as simple as that, allowing yourself some extra time to sit and feel in the lesson, or excuse me, sit in the lesson and feel it. But also, sometimes your intellect gets ahead of Source, like Source is working the magic, because miracles come through humans. Source works through humans to give miracles. And maybe you got ahead of the schedule. Maybe you did allow yourself enough time to heal. Maybe you got ahead of yourself in the head and didn't have it aligned with the heart. So if you have had some projects that weren't going for you and you were like, I don't understand, these really should have succeeded, do it again. Take whatever it was, reevaluate it. What did Source say to me? After I did one of the things once, I was ecstatic. And then Source came to me and said, now do it again with quality. With quality. So, whatever projects you've been working on and you felt like they should have worked, revisit them and examine redoing them, just tweaking, adding more quality. It's best for you to get out the project initially so you could just get it out there, because there's something that happens when you do it. Even if it's not perfect, you've done it and now you understand how to do it. And there's no more anxiety about the initial first pushing it out there. And then you could always go back and retweak it. That's what it's about, is learning. You're not going to be perfect the first time out. However, Source wanted me to come on here because tomorrow is the 12/12 portal, right? And it's all about creating the reality that you want. So if you had some projects that you feel like they should have uh, become or bared fruit, do it again and set your intentions for tomorrow for the 12/12 portal, and look at those things again, because maybe they weren't bad ideas. Maybe you just got ahead of your lesson, and maybe you just got ahead of the divine timing. Patience, the temperance card. So I'm sending you much love and light from Christy at Casa Luna Amor here in Abundant Healing and Wellness. And I hope you guys are just feeling the magic of this beautiful ascension that we're going through, and allowing those sadnesses to just pass through you, and know everything is happening for you, for your highest good, not to you. This is happening for you because you, my darlings, are meant to show and be a waymaker. You are meant to be an example of love and light for humanity. So, much love. As it is above is below, as it is within is without. Namaste, guys. Have a beautiful day and manifest your magic. I believe in you. You can do it. Believe. Don't let any second thoughts or doubts pop into your head. You do it. Now go kick ass and take names. Till soon, guys.